It's been out for a while. I don't know why I never picked one up, but here it is. Friedman Dirty Shirley pedal. They say it's the Dirty Shirley amp in a box. Let's check it out. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another Tuesday Blues Day. We're looking at this today. The Friedman Dirty Shirley pedal. It's supposed to be an amp in a box, the Dirty Shirley being the amp, of course. Now, this isn't really a Small Business Tuesday. We're not going to go in depth on who Dave Friedman is and all that. I mean, if you don't know, just check him out. He used to be a pedal builder, and then he started making amps based on old plexis that he really likes that sound. So the Dirty Shirley is supposed to be the ultimate plexi, the first plexi, some may say. The mighty JTM 45. As you know, I love this sound of the JTM 45. So when I heard that there's a pedal that Friedman makes that sounds just like the amp and isn't $3,000, I got it. I actually got it for real cheap. They usually go for $200, but Guitar Center was having a Memorial Day sale. And guess what? I got it for $169. Isn't that awesome? Friedman claims it's going to respond like the tube amp that its big sister is, the Dirty Shirley. You've got a volume knob, a mid knob, gain, presence, treble, bass, and a little tight switch here on the side that adds a bit of bass so that you get that punch back. Or not if you have humbuckers on it where you don't really need that push. So, great features. On the surface, everything looks great. I have indeed played this for about an hour. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. First thing is a little nitpicky thing is just, I mean, that just comes off. Wish it would focus. Yeah, that. It's just like a little faceplate that is not even glued in. And I mean, if I can dig my nail under here, it'll completely come off. Nitpicky, but you know what? This is a $200 pedal. I know a lot of boutique pedal makers that put a lot more love into their stuff. So up that game a bit. Again, nitpicky. Is that going to affect the tone of the pedal? No, it's not. I mean, I bought this and it didn't have a box. It didn't come with an original box. You could cause a scene at the store. I didn't, because I don't usually play boxes. Just care about this. Just care about it. Grabbed it from the case. There you go. Another thing is they boast about how responsive it is, just like the amp. Every single other word in that description online of this pedal from Friedman.com is just like the amp, just like the amp, just like our amp. Right, but it isn't. I've played a Dirty Shirley extensively. Friend has one, and I love that amp. Capital L. I really love that amp. This sounds like, it really sounds very similar to it. It really, really does. There's a lot of YouTube videos, pedal versus amp, blah, blah, blah. They're out there. But when it comes to dynamics, for me, don't kill me, for me, it isn't there. I've tried plenty of pedals that claim to be an amp in a box that really are more responsive than this. So when I put the volume down on my guitar or when I pick lighter or harder, it just gives me a little bit more of that amp feel. Examples would be the Vertex Steel String, all of them. The small one, the big one, the really big one, Steel String Supreme, Vertex Ultraphonics, October Audio, Robotic Celebrity Head. Plenty of these amp in a box type things that I feel like they do it better. That's really all the negatives I've got. All the other positives are, oh my God, it sounds so good. Anywhere you put that gain knob, it sounds incredible. So when the gain is at 0, for example, it's not completely off. It's still very crunchy a bit. It sounds like a loud JTM 45, well, not really, a loud Dirty Shirley. If we put the gain at 9 o'clock, it starts giving more. I'm gonna do the whole playing and all that. I'll do all of that. The tight switch I find is very, very good. A lot of these pedal switches have that tight switch with different names. This one does it really well, really, really well. The other thing I love about this pedal is that you've got so much volume on tap. I believe Unity volume is about 9 o'clock-ish, like here. This camera never focuses. So if you want to put it in front of the amp and drive the input of the amp big time, boom, there you go. And with that said, enough blah blah, let's play this thing. I'm going to use a PRS DGT that has a split coil on both pickups. Both pickups have a split coil. If you're new to this channel, you don't know why I'm so upset right now about this. Go back to the DGT video, watch it. First of all, hello, subscribe, please. We need it. I need a camera that actually focuses automatically. Anyway, go back to the PRS video. I made a mistake there saying that it only splits the bridge. I had a disconnected wire. It's all right, it happens. I've got a soldering iron and years of experience, thousands of years of experience with the soldering iron. So I fixed it, yet I still got murdered in the comments. But it's okay. I'm gonna demonstrate that it splits today, okay? Fender Supersonic 22 for that nice little clean sound. Let's get to it. I'm going to run the amp very clean because I want all the gain to come from this. I don't want to crank my amps. I know you ask for it every time. Focus on me again, subscribe. I don't want to crank my amps because a lot of players aren't gigging musicians that watch these videos. So you don't have that opportunity to crank the amp, right? You want to play at bedroom levels or at the house or with your friends in a garage somewhere or in prison. I don't know. So I don't really want to crank the amps and then overdrive it with that. It's just not a fair review for these guys, and these guys make some really cool stuff. Let's get to it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard the Friedman Dirty Shirley pedal in a box, box in a pedal, amp in a box and a pedal. This thing. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Do consider subscribing. Really does help the channel. It can help me buy a new camera that actually focuses. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Buddy Blues. You have been the people of the blues. Until next time, next Tuesday, Blues Day. Maybe it'll be a small business Tuesday. Who knows? Okay? Stick around, subscribe, hit the bell icon, like this video. You really don't know how much it helps when you just like that video and subscribe. It just helps the channel grow and you get to see this face more often. If you don't like this face, which has been a thing on this channel for the past week or so, that's okay. Remember, just be kind to each other in the comments, okay? You can be mean to me, I can handle it, but be kind to each other. Don't start bickering and gig shaming. I play more gigs than you do. I play more gigs than both of you combined, okay? But I'm nice. So yes, be nice to each other. This has been a thing for the past week. Curb it. Love you guys. Bye.